viewers, welcome back to Brainbang TV. I am James. I don't know if I've ever mentioned my name to you guys, but my name is James. You've probably seen it on some of the platforms, to be honest. Welcome back to the Roulette Bet Journal. Not a lot to talk about with regards to yesterday. I don't really want to bring out too much, but we had a shamble of a day yesterday. Not great start. Things did not go right from the very start. We had lagging systems, led to some losses, led to some more losses on different platforms. So we're gonna just try and forget about yesterday, pick up from where we left off and move on. I suppose that's all you can do at this point. So we have a P&L of 49.40. Just gonna move that across, get this done. We're on the 20th today. We've done 8 spins in total yesterday, lost after the third spin and completed the 5 to get the pound, as you can see here. So today we're going to try and do that without actually losing any, if possible. So we're going to be doing a range of 3 to 5 spins. And the reason I'm doing that range, as I've explained several times, is because I'm going to be making some edits to the strategy come the end of the month, and I want to be well prepared for the increase in spin counts. So don't want to get stuck in the past and keep repeating those 3 spins. I don't want to make those changes on the roulette challenge spreadsheet, because the data collection for that spreadsheet is still quite vital. I'd like to get some of that data as accurate as possible, and then see if we can notice a few sort of patterns or whatnot with regards to the strategy. But yeah, let's see how we get on today. Hopefully it's a lot better than yesterday, man. Seriously. I've gone with 2 and 18 for the first spin. Again, I mean, yesterday I left the platforms thinking I needed to sort of step back a minute and think into when I'm selecting these numbers. But at the end of the day, if you're going to lose, you're going to lose, right? So why do I need to physically put in too much effort into selecting these numbers? It shouldn't be that way. Right? It shouldn't be like that way, because like I said, these numbers are so far apart on the board that technically they shouldn't really get hit unless they have to get hit, like what's happened in the past, where I've sort of helped myself be in the loss, if that makes any sense. So it's not been great, especially with the extended kind of, I don't think I've experienced a day as bad as yesterday. I think we had about 3 or 4 losses in total yesterday. Who knows? I haven't actually gone back to look at it, which is probably quite bad. I don't know how that's gonna fall in place. I'll be honest, but do you know what? We'll just have to see. I'm hoping that variable spin count helps improve the P&L come the end of each day, because at the end of the day, if I have a static free spin rule, man, it's just not a good idea. I don't think it was a completely good idea, because when you do, it just takes a lot longer to crawl yourself out of that, because of the fact that you have a static count. So even one of your good days when you're having, you clearly see you're having good running days, it doesn't always work out that way. It just doesn't always work out that way. This is for the full spin, guys. This is for the full spin. We're going to try and push for that 5, hopefully, depending on whether or not I get next to neighbours on this. I might decide to change my mind, but hopefully we can push for that 5 spins without a loss. That would be great. I lost on my 3rd spin yesterday, so I couldn't really say maybe I did over the count of a spin kind of thing, because I didn't. I'm going to do 9.17 for the last spin. That would make it 5 spins in total. But yeah, hopefully things run a little bit smoother today, because I don't think it's even possible to withstand losses like that for too long. If that happened too many days, it would be nice. Put it that way. I decide to leave the number in, and then I lose. I decide to leave the number in, and then I lose. right? And then I lose. And the fifth spin as well after doing 3 standard spins. It doesn't matter. How do we approach this? Let's have a look. 5 spins, I did. 5 spins. Oh man, seriously, can I be losing like this every single day? What can I lose on? 17. Like seriously, can't take losses like this all the time, man. Like, come on. Right, I did not make anything after loss.
16 ready,
320.
first goal, second listen.
How do I work this out? Just bear with me, guys. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to come back to this. Lost on 17. Lost on the 5th spin. Seriously, on the 5th spin. Do you know what? Let's go for it. We'll go for the 5 again. We'll go for the 5 because this is what these are the changes we're going to be implementing. If we can't get, I mean, I've put a range of 5 to 10 spins a day. If I can't get to 5 without a loss, and don't get me wrong, it's not always going to be like that. It won't always be like that, but the idea is to be able to make those runs. And at the moment, I mean, over the last 3 days, I've had a loss every single day, pretty much, which isn't great. I mean, do you say it doesn't work? I wouldn't go that far because the truth is, this is just life dealing me what life deals, right? So certain times you will find situations where things will go absolutely smooth, like it has done for pretty much a good 3 weeks of this month, last month. So when you think of it that way, and then you get a 2 or 3 day streak where things just aren't going right. I mean, today isn't bad, don't get me wrong, because I lost on the 3rd spin yesterday. I'm actually not too pissed about today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to try and complete this 5 spins this time round. The subjectivity is still involved in making those. So we've got 2 spins done. I'll move on to the next one. So the subjectivity of selecting those numbers is why I still lose spins, unfortunately. It's why I still lose spins. This is for the 2nd spin. Third spin, I think.
Butler is back. Gonna be for some time. Let's make spin.
Third spin.
Times or good luck at 1.
Yeah, so like I was explaining, the subjectivity of me picking those numbers still is why I lose. And it's so unfortunate that I don't really have a system to avoid those subjective. The little bit of subjectivity is what still kills me, unfortunately, because I'm the one that makes the choices to flip the number or to keep it at that point. So I don't know if there is a real way of dealing with it. I thought I could deal with it by just creating these favourites and leaving the subjectivity down to just randomness kind of thing, but I don't know how well that's...
Next number is 60 with low even and as well. This number is hot as well.
I'm going to do one more spin. I'm not really sure if I've done 5 or not at this point.
Thanks,
no, do let me know. If you know, do let me know. How many spins I've done. But I need to get rid of this platform now because I've done 10 spins on here today with 1 loss. So
times or good luck.
I mean, the 10th spin, hopefully with just the 1 loss. Can't be losing on the 5th spin twice. Wouldn't be great, would it? Oh man,
And
look at that,
yes,
just
again,
rolled off
16 red.
14.
Back with the odds numbers.
Just rolled off 14.
36
44,
Yeah,
40
congratulations. Oh no,
is our
thank you.
P&L.
By the way,
44, 40.
the numbers off from 6 section negative this one.
Uh,
Time's yours. Make sure your numbers.
44, 40. So I made ATP.
Last.
I lost 7, didn't I? Minus
Time's over. Good luck. So,
But then I did the 1 because I did the 5 spins afterwards. So yeah,
and then
if you think about it, right?
It's high
so
out.
that was
Forget this one.
$49.50.
Thank
That's
you.
£5. So I've gained
Nibbling times.
I've gained £2 out of the £7 loss. If that makes any sense, which isn't bad because I increased the spin count. So
True.
that's I mean, this is kind of an example of what I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah.
So by losing £7, I didn't just go straight back to 42.40, which is where it would have been.
That's our close.
Right, 42.40. But then I made £2 from this pound here and the pound or ATP prior to me losing that £7. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm gonna close this down. It's a pain. Oh, not great 2 days, not great few days. Look at that, look how smooth this chart has been up until there. Look at that, look how smooth that's been, right? Smooth. I don't know if it's because it kind of has a feeling I'm getting sick of the free spin and I'm going to make some changes and it's decided it's going to take my money in the process. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. Look out for some more episodes. I'll be releasing the roulette challenge later on. Hopefully do check that out. Leave some shares, likes, and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining me.